Texas cold case, baby daughter of murdered couple reunited with family. Fox News senior correspondent Laura Ingle reports on the new developments in a murder case from 1981. Megan McDonald, the 20-year-old daughter of an NYPD detective, was beaten to death in the back seat of her white Mercury Sable and dumped on the side of the road in Orange County, New York, 20 years ago Wednesday. This year, New York State Police believe they're closer than ever to an arrest in the case. "We're coming for you," said New York State Police, NYSP, Lieutenant Brad Natalizio. "And we're not going to stop until justice is served for Megan and her family, who has been suffering for 20 years. Authorities found McDonald's vehicle at the Kensington Manor apartment complex parking lot in Wallkill, New York, 2 days after they discovered her body. A medical examiner determined her cause of death to be repeated blunt force trauma to the head. Alaska man arrested in Colorado murder for second time after witnesses come forward. Megan McDonald was murdered in Orange County, New York, in March of 2003. McDonald had been a student at SUNY Orange Community College and working as a waitress to pay for her tuition. Maryland high school girl's murder solved half a century later. NYSP is very focused on one suspect who knew McDonald. They believe the 20-year-old's murder was a crime of passion and intimate partner violence. A medical examiner concluded that Megan McDonald's cause of death was repeated blunt force trauma to the head. "We're getting to the point now where we see the finish line in sight," Natalizio told Fox News Digital. The lieutenant feels a personal connection to the case for several reasons. He was the same age as McDonald, grew up in Orange County, and worked for the NYPD in 2006 before he eventually moved back upstate. "Prior to getting promoted to investigator, when I was on patrol, I was actually driving around and my wife, my girlfriend at the time, she texted me, and she asked, 'Hey, do you know Megan McDonald?' And I said, 'Yeah, I've heard of her. It's a very popular case in the Orange County area,'" Natalizio recalled. "And she said, 'If you're ever promoted to investigator, I want you to get that case. And I want you solve that case because I work with her mom at the hospital.' They were both registered nurses on the same floor. It hits home. We're getting to the point now where we see the finish line in sight," NYSP Lieutenant Brad Natalizio told Fox News Digital. When Natalizio eventually began working for the NYSP, he took on McDonald's case in 2017 and hasn't stopped digging since despite several job changes, calling the work a community effort across departments, personnel, and the community. DNA strands are key in solving cold case investigations through genetic genealogy. Their current suspect flew under the radar for the first several years of the investigation because there was an original suspect that the police and even the suspect were focused on, he explained. New York State Police say they are very close to making an arrest in McDonald's 2003 murder. Police have since been able to confidently eliminate that individual as a suspect and have narrowed down their focus to the new suspect. The New York City Detectives Endowment Association and FBI have offered 2 separate $10,000 rewards that could lead to the suspect's arrest. In a March 12 statement posted to the Facebook group Justice for Megan McDonald, her family said that as always, they stand with the state police and are grateful for the enormous amount of support from other agencies. The New York City Detectives Endowment Association and FBI have offered 2 separate $10,000 rewards that could lead to the suspect's arrest. "There is nowhere this coward can hide from all of them," they wrote. McDonald's father died in 2002, a year before she was killed. Authorities are asking anyone with information about this case to call State Police Middletown BCI at 845-344-5300. Anonymous tips may be called into the Troop F Major Crimes Confidential Tip Line at 845-344-5370 or emailed to crimetip@troopers.newyork.gov.